Well, it's Monday night, June 16th, and you know what time it is.
Information on celebration.
Oh my gosh, we have got so much content to share with everyone. We're looking forward to telling you about some of the things that are coming up in the town that Disney built. For those of you that would like us to showcase some of the stuff that you're doing, please don't hesitate to text me. You can see my number below, 407-808-9845, with some type of digital something or other so that I can get it on the show if it applies. And I will try my very best because we are wanting to make sure everybody is in the know with what's going on in this incredible town. So how is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'm starting to see people pop on. I'm looking forward to having some conversations with folks and showing you some good stuff. There's a lot to report. First, what I wanted to do is say happy birthday to Tanya. Tanya Fernanda is a member of our team who's presently living in England. She just recently got married, but we didn't ever want to let her go, and it's her birthday, so we're saying happy birthday to her. And then, we also had another birthday recently. It seems like a lot of my team members. Let me see if I can get this up here for you so you can see. Yep, it was Elijah's birthday the other day, and our team sent him to Epic. And of course, the Prince of Real Estate would be standing in front of the castle. And so we hope he had a great time, but we did ask him for a photo. And so happy birthday, belated birthday to Elijah as well. It's actually his birthday was a little while back, but we wanted to get him over to Epic as his birthday present. So there's a little bit of a delay there. So I'm starting people say hi. Where are you watching from? Love to know that. And then while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and just make sure we're all aware of some things that are coming up soon, because we already passed the mid-part. As of right now, going to, I just saw something post, so somebody's trying to send me a note. Okay, here we go. So let's look at the 4th of July parade is coming up. We don't want you to forget about that. It's going to be on a Friday. We always do our 4th of July on the actual date. And if you want to be a part of that parade, you want to make sure that you register by June 27th. June 27th. And it will happen in Downtown Celebration. Downtown Celebration. A lot of times people will get a Nev decorated. We're very proud owners of a wonderful Nev that we got from some great people in town. Unfortunately, we're not going to be here on the 4th of July, but I know this is going to be a super, super great parade. And then, of course, you don't want to forget about, let's get this up here too. There we go. Celebration always does a fantastic event that is downtown Lakeside. And so you can see from this that it's going to start 5 to 6:30 p.m. on that Friday. City Beat is going to be performing, and then Audio Exchange is 6:30 p.m. until 9:15 p.m. And then the fireworks, yes, amazing fireworks. If you have not been to Celebration for the fireworks, you're missing out. They are like choreographed music with the fireworks over Lakeside. And that's going to be at 9:20 p.m. that night. And then the Audio Exchange will finish out the evening from 9:40 until 10 p.m. So super great music, really cat a corner from the downtown diner and also Reggiano's. And, if you're anywhere in that area, there's probably, no joke, going to be about 5,000 people that show up for that event. And so you want to make sure you get there early so you can get your spot located. And like I said, Celebration is going to celebrate for the 4th of July. Hey, Amy. So anyway, Amy, I call her Snow White on our team. And she's a correspondent, and she also owns Scoop Ice Cream. So I tell you what, it's so hot. I was actually there last week. No, actually it wasn't last week. It was a couple days ago. Got some ice cream, 10 to go, and it's wonderful. And don't forget, you guys, it's in the Island Village section of town. So that's the section when you drive past the high school, and on the left-hand side, when you go into Island Village, that is where Scoop is. And that is also where Coffee for the Soul is. excellent coffee shop. And that's also where Taco Don Andres is. And we're going to be showing you a video tonight because it recently opened. And Amy is actually our correspondent that's going to be sharing that information. But before we go on to that, I wanted to also make sure we mention that this is coming up as well. If you haven't had an opportunity, the Celebration Community Chorus is really, really good. And Chris, who's the conductor, is amazing. He's been doing this for years. I had the honor of being a part of it in the early days, and it's continued. And so they're going to do an event. It's free to the public, It's Thursday, July 3rd. It starts at 7 p.m. It's going to be at Community Presbyterian Church, and that is at 511 Celebration Avenue. So free concert, open to the public, and it's called Let Freedom Sing. Let Freedom Sing. And if you have any interest in possibly being a member of that choir, please reach out to me. I'll look back on some of the videos that I've done and tell you how to best get involved with them. They encourage anyone that would love to sing to be a part of this. Okay, gosh, lots to talk about. Let's not forget about our kiddos. Okay, so on the summer breakout sessions that we have, you're going to see that they go up until August the 1st. And if you have any children that are between the ages of 6 and 12, you could possibly participate as long as space is still available at Heritage Hall. That's in South Village. That's 951 Spring Park Street. And they have different themes each week. And it goes from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I recall when we first moved here, hey, Paul McGrone. You know what? Paul McGrone is one of my favorite inspectors. And he is watching, and I so appreciate you watching. And I so appreciate knowing that there's good inspectors. Paul and I have known each other for a while. There was a, a test show that they were going to do. It was kind of like an HGTV type of thing. And they asked Paul to be the inspector, and I was the realtor, and Michael Fabiani was the appraiser. And all three of us have remained very good friends since then. But Paul, how many years ago was that? Was it 20 years ago? Could have been. But anyway, he's fantastic. So if you ever need an inspector, Paul McGrone's a great guy. And he knows what he's doing. He's very good. Okay, so summer breakouts, like I said, up until August 1st. If you have any questions for that, you want to get a hold of Town Hall. It's 407-566-1200. That is Town Hall, so that your kiddos will have some place fun to go. And like I said, when Ashley, our daughter, we first moved here, she was just turning 5. And I remember she would go to things like this during the summer, and it was a game changer for us because we knew she was having fun. She was being very well taken care of. We were actually meeting more people too, because the parents of the other children became very dear friends of ours as well. So I encourage you to look into those if you haven't already. All right, let's talk. Oh, this is so fun. Check this out, guys. This coming Saturday. Yes, this coming Saturday. And once again, our Amy, our Snow White, is going to be a correspondent showing this. But the dog park, because of course, if you live in the town the Celebration built, we are very pet friendly. So for those of you that are watching from outside of Celebration and you're thinking about moving here, realize that our pets are super, super important to us. We have lots of walking trails, well over 25 miles. We have the doggy post. We have a dog park. And so there's a grand reopening of the dog park. And that's going to be 9 a.m. to noon this Saturday. And that is at Celebration Unleashed. There's going to be some giveaways from Wolfgang Celebration. That location is behind the library off campus. So sometimes people get a little confused because you're going to be, if you look at the library on campus at the intersection of Campus and Celebration Boulevard, you're going to see the library, and there's a road to the left. And hey, JC, thank you for watching. Thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. Appreciate that. That dog park is located behind the library. And so that's this Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon. And I'm thrilled too that Scoop Ice Cream is involved. They have these ice cream treats for people and pups from Scoop Celebration. I can't tell you, we've lived here for almost 30 years because well, from the beginning, but it'll be 30 years next year. And I think Amy Brevard and Chris Brevard, the owners of Scoop, have jumped in with both feet and have been so community oriented, and they show up at all these wonderful events. So once again, I encourage you, please go and patronize, buy some ice cream from them. Love them. They're the best. Okay. And they're also going to be doing something super fun. There's a video that's going to be coming out, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. But there is, I'm trying to think of the actual name. But anyway, there's a bus. Well, I don't want to ruin it for you, but dogs are going to have a heyday, fun time out and about. And Amy is going to bring a video, and Dee Bellavati. And we actually have a spokesperson too for Near Disney and for my real estate team, Buddy the dog. Buddy the dog. So you're going to be hearing a lot more about Buddy the dog as well. All right. And speaking of dogs, this is an interesting segue. Okay, let me get this up here for you guys. The Downtown Diner. Could they not be more creative? Check out what they're doing. So they're having a 5-foot-long challenge. A 5-foot-long challenge. So if you haven't met AP and Courtney, the owners of the Downtown Diner, you know where that is. It's at the corner of Front Street and Market Street. Right? It's right across from the lake. That is a fantastic location. You want to go have breakfast there, lunch, and they have dinner available there now too. But let me read what AP sent to me so I make sure everybody understands what this challenge is all about. So AP Perez. So I'm reading it directly from the owner. So fun. Challenge starts now. The challenge starts now. Anyone can come in and attempt it at any time while they're open, obviously. 5-foot-long hot dogs. 4 of them must have a topping on it. 4 must have a topping, but you're eating 5 of these foot-long hot dogs. 5 servings of fries. That's a lot. Challenger has 20 minutes to finish. 20 minutes to finish 5 hot dogs, foot-long hot dogs, and 5 order of fries. Once the challenge starts, you cannot leave the diner. You cannot use the restroom. You have to keep the meal down. And if you complete it, the meal is free. You get $75 cash. And there you will have your picture taken with your title belt, like a wrestler title belt, and put on, I believe, the wall in the diner. Is that so fun? And I think it's so sweet. When I first saw this posted, I thought, the people that win these hot dog challenges are always super skinny, super thin people. How does that happen? And don't you know that sweet Chanel that lives in town? She's just a tiny little thing. She said, yeah, I got this. And I thought, you know what? She probably does. She's probably got a metabolism that allow her to eat all that stuff and get it done in 20 minutes. But would you let me know if any of you guys decide to do it? Love to report on if you did it and if you win. But please make sure that you visit the Downtown Diner in Celebration. It is family owned, and it's a wonderful family that we would all love to support. And their food's good. The service is good. So many great people that work there. And I just love that they're so creative and doing fun stuff like that for all of us. Yes. Okay, so I'm just double check. Yes, that bus, just so I can remember, that bus that we're going to be showing soon is called Bark Bus, the Bark Bus. So be on the lookout. If you haven't subscribed to our Near Disney YouTube channel, please do so, because that's how you're going to be alerted. Please like and subscribe, because it'll tell you when things are coming up and we can talk about it. So a couple of things we probably should talk about as well is, has anybody seen this person? It's a bear. Are you kidding me? Look at the size of that bear. I wanted to say Thank you, because I believe Joe Ganley might have posted that on Facebook. But there's this big, beautiful bear that's been walking and running around Celebration lately. And just want to remind everybody that, try to make sure that your trash cans are really securely locked. A lot of times they're looking for food, and I think they're trying to make sure that this bear is more in a safe area. And but anyway, I haven't personally seen a bear in Celebration in 30 years, so this is like big news for our town. But what a sweetheart. But you also want to make sure that you don't surprise a bear either, and be thinking about it if you're walking around town. Now, if you're walking with your dog or late at night, but what I've been seeing is the bear seems to be hanging out in the main village area of Celebration. And I also saw that looked like it was going over to North Village, because some people were reporting that North Village, Georgetown area, unless there's two of them. But a lot of people are thinking it's one, and this big, beautiful bear is just meandering our beautiful town. And so we want to make sure we protect it as much as possible, but also make sure we protect our residents as well, right? Very good. All right. So we talked about the grand opening. We talked about the 4th of July. We have talked about the downtown diner, and we've talked about a lot of birthdays. But one of the things that you guys ask me the most each week is to talk about what's going on with the market. And I do have a lot of news to share with you on what's going on with the Celebration Florida market. So if you're watching from the outside, wanting to know what our market is doing, let's see if we can do this. All right. It doesn't seem like it wants to share. It's been doing this lately to me. Let's see, stop sharing. We're going to try this again. All right. Share screen. Here we go. And here is the house. Nope. Here we go. Hey. Oh, I love it when it works. Okay, there we go. So what we do is we tell you every 7 days, either Elijah on my team or myself, every 7 days, what's going on with the real estate market here. Because some of you are looking to move into Celebration. Some of you are looking to move around Celebration. And of course, if there's anything we can ever do to help you buy or sell a home here, we know it like the back of our hand. We would love to help you. Many times people will even call me directly at 407-808-9845 and say you're looking for something specific that might not even be on the market right now. And I know I need to call some people that I know and see if they consider selling. But in the meantime, what I want to tell you is that the inventory has grown a bit this last 7 days, and there's a very good reason why. We're still well under 100. And for those of you that have been watching for a while, you know that during the normal days, 440 properties would be on the market. So we are way, way, way low. It's because people don't like to leave Celebration once they move here. Hey, Mallory says, hey, I had fun looking at properties with Elijah on Saturday. He told me. I'm so glad that you and your mom are out here. I so appreciate it. We can't wait until we get you here. Mallory and her mom are going to be great additions to our town. So it looks like there's about 94 listings, but a lot of that is because we had a lot of actives that were added this week, which is unusual. And the reason why is this. A lot of new construction is coming on the market now. So back in Island Village, remember where we were talking about, if you drive past Scoop, stop at Scoop and get some ice cream, you're going to see brand new homes. Phase 1 have been completed. Now phase 2 is starting to open. And as realtors, we would love to help you through that process. There's a lot to learn about building a house back here, the rules and regulations, and how we can help you find a lender or help you decide what upgrades, if you want upgrades at all, what makes sense to put in a house, what doesn't make sense if you're going to sell it in 2 years. There's all kinds of things that we can be helpful to you on. But what I wanted to show you is this house right here is one of the houses that they're talking about. That's new construction. So a house in Island Village, brand new construction, that is 2,330 square feet is running 891,990. That is the starting price point. So once you do new construction, remember, you're probably going to go in and do some upgrades of yours that you want, or you're going to have window treatments or a refrigerator or some things that you're looking forward to putting in that home. So figure that's a starting price point. And that floor plan is called the Hayden, Hayden, the Hayden. And the plans that I saw that are coming on board, the bedrooms are upstairs with the exception of one of the floor plans. And I'm going to quickly just go through some of these just to make sure you guys all have an idea of what's going on. So another floor plan that has come up is called the Heron, Heron. And that one is 2,469 square feet. And the starting price point on that is 938,990. Okay. And then if we go to the next level up, this house is 2,612 square feet. And it is called the, I think it's called the Hilton Head. The Hilton Head. And that one in particular, that is at 1878 Seawall Way, is going to possibly be finished by October 17th, 2025, because they've already started the construction. It's got a 2-car garage, a wraparound porch, a covered lanai, and it has an executive kitchen. So it sounds very nice. And that one, once again, should be finished around mid-October. Now, let's go to the starting price point, because I know they had some of their townhouses. Oh, wait, let's make sure we don't miss this one either. There's a house that's 1,945 square feet. And that one, I believe, is the Hatteras floor plan, because these floor plans you'll be familiar with phase 1. And of course, we know those plans really well. That one is 809,990. Now, a lot of folks, that's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. That one is expected to be finished by the end of September. So if you're looking for something fairly quick, that's pretty quick for new construction. But I have had folks over 25 years of experience in real estate. There are people that only want brand new construction. They are not the type of people that want to go in and renovate a house. Now, we can help you with either. We can help you with the floor plan that we can go in and say, hey, you can gut this entire house, and we've got contractors that'll come in and do exactly what you want. Or you've got people that are saying, I absolutely only want brand new construction. And we have it again, because there was a period of time where we didn't have anything. Now it's started again. Now this is sweet. Check this out. This is a 1-story house. So obviously all the bedrooms are on the first floor. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it has a really lovely porch on it. You know, Celebration is known for front porches. And that floor plan is called the Heart, kind of like Shell Hart's family. And that square feet is 1,671 square feet. And that one, the Heart, and they're saying that could possibly be finished by October 2nd, depending upon how, you know, somebody's going in. Hey, AP. Hey, AP, did you hear me talking about the hot dog, the 5-foot hot dog thing? I gave them all the details. So proud of you guys. The Downtown Diner is so much fun. You know, they are a family, and their team is treated, very family friendly. The team, you can feel it when you go in there. It's just really good vibration. But definitely see if you can eat all those hot dogs. And if you can't, that's okay. They got a lot of other great things to eat there. So you want to make sure you go to Celebration's Downtown Diner. Okay, so this 1-story house is 1,671 square feet, like I said, and that list price is $753,990. That's pretty good, guys. There's not a lot of single family homes that you can get for $750,000 or less in Celebration. It's so few. So in order to get a brand new, everything on one floor, have your warranties and everything, that's one that I might want you to seriously consider. But you can give me a call if you have any questions on any of this stuff. Then, like I said, they do have some townhouses. Now, check out the prices on the townhouses on Celebration Boulevard. So if you're going past the high school and you just continue on that road, that is Celebration Boulevard. You're going to go past Scoop Ice Cream, and you're going to see these new townhouses. So a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, which is 1,794 square feet. That's pretty good size for a townhouse for Celebration. Is $709,990. So you might as well call it $710,000. I'm seeing one of those, and that is the Anastasia model, and that should be done mid-September. A lot of times people will like to have these townhouses because it's lock and leave, right? The exterior of the building's taken care of. You pay a monthly fee. These fees back there, including your HOA, are $448.25. That's low for Celebration. That's very low. So that's good. So you can have peace of mind that you can travel, do your thing, and the roof is taken care of. The exterior of the building is taken care of. The lawn is taken care of. And you don't have to be saving to replace those, right? Paint the outside of the building. They had 2 other ones. I want to see. Yes, one's the Amelia floor plan. So that's a different floor plan. That's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. And that is 1,651 square feet. Still a good amount of square footage. That is $647,990. Yep. And then the other one is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,628. And that model is called the Aleutian. I think I'm saying that right. I'm going to have to ask Jennifer. And I think Twiggy's back. If you guys have ever met Twiggy with Mattamy, I think she's back. So you got Jen and Twiggy. So that's pretty great. That one is priced at $620,990, right? So that's pretty good. Inside unit. All right. So we would tell you as well, we always tell you how many is pended this week, how many is sold. So 3 properties pended this week, 3, and then 3 sold. 3 sold. And we're very honored to say that the highest priced property that sold, we were blessed to have the buyers for that. I'm trying to see if we can pull that up. I don't think it's going to show. But anyway, we were blessed to have the buyers, and they were buyers that bought back in Island Village. And the sellers were incredibly wonderful too. But anyway, Elijah and I wanted to say thank you to them. We're going to keep their names private, but we were honored. And it was about $950,000 for a single family home. Super well maintained. Gorgeous, gorgeous home. And that was going on there. Now, I've saved the best for last. And that would be Amy and Dee, and they did this wonderful presentation on Taco Don Andres. I'm going to go ahead and show it, and if you guys have any questions, I will be back at the very end to say goodbye, and I'll look and see if there's any questions. All right, let's see. Here we go.
It's Amy Brevard, the owner of Scoop Celebration here at Island Village, and I'm here at Tacos Don Andres, the new Mexican restaurant here in Island Village. It's delicious, and we're here to learn all about Tacos Don Andres and what you can do to come and support this small business that's new here in Island Village. So today I have Francesca here. She's one of the managers, and she's nice enough to sit down with us and talk on the channel here so you know more about this amazing restaurant. So tell me a little bit about being here in Island Village and what people can expect when they come to your restaurant.
We love Island Village. There's tons of locals. We love the community. So we just wanted to be here because we're close to Disney as well and just add some flavor.
I love that. And it's so good. You've added so much flavor, even like everything from your chips and your salsa. It's so authentic. It's delicious. Your staff is friendly and welcoming. And this space, guys, you're going to see from the video today, it's absolutely beautiful. It's so unique. You've thought of every detail here with your team, and it's an amazing experience. What is your favorite menu item?
So our favorite menu item, I would say, is the Birria tacos. You can't go wrong. It's delicious. crispy. It has tons of flavor, so it's one of my favorite. Very kid-friendly. We love our children, especially being close to Disney. So we have a few things on the menu for those kiddos.
I love that. And do you do any daily specials? Do you mix up your menu, or do you maybe offer a brunch or something that would be unique?
Yeah, that's a great question because we actually just kicked off our lunch menu just this week. So it's from 11 to 3. We've got some good stuff on there, some special pricing for that as well. And brunch, we just kicked that out too. And we have a little breakfast items, delicious food. So you got to stop by for that.
Awesome. And I know brunch typically has like a mimosa or some type of beverage that comes with it. Does your brunch also include that?
Yes, it does.
Awesome. Wonderful. Isabel, and she's going to tell us a little bit about their most popular drink, and I bet you can guess if you keep watching what it might be. So tell me about your most popular drink here.
Our most popular drink is house margarita.
Ah, and is that what you prepared for us today here?
Yes.
This is beautiful. I love the attention to detail that you have here. Wonderful. So the bar staff can take care of you as well as these amazing servers that we featured here on our channel today. So cheers. Make sure you come and show them some love and support here at Tacos Don Andres in Island Village.
My favorite part is the hospitality with this customer. I love the customer service, joke with my co-workers, and serve drinks and food. That's I love. Neighbors, yes, visit this restaurant, and some people from Disney come here and.
That's wonderful. That's what I love about Celebration. We have all walks of life that come. We have our locals that come and patronize our small businesses, and then all of the international and, just all the travelers that come here to see the special magic of our community. How would we learn more about Tacos Don Andres? To see the menu, is there a social media site that they can visit?
We do have our Instagram page available as well as our online menu. You can go to Tacos Don Andres.
Wonderful. We'll have that link down below for you. So is there anything else you want to share with our Near Disney channel today about Tacos Don Andres?
Thank you for having us. We hope to see you come by and come experience this amazing restaurant and lovely flavors.
Okay, everybody, I have walked down the street from Tacos Don Andres, and here I am at Scoop Celebration, also at Island Village, and it's my favorite day of the week. It's Taco Tuesday. We like to make it fun at Scoop Celebration. Every Tuesday that we're open from 12 to 9, we do ice cream tacos. We're going to make one for you today. Keep watching. What is Taco Tuesday, you ask? Well, we like to have an unusual little spin on it here at Scoop. So we have a homemade waffle cone in the shape of a taco. You get to pick one flavor, any flavor that you want of our homemade flavors. You get to pick one topping and sprinkles. And the best part about Taco Tuesday at Scoop Celebration, we wear fun hats and stashes. We have that for lots of photo ops for your family and your friends. And we also, these are just $5. That's right, $5. We make it family friendly and affordable for everyone. So come on out to Scoop Celebration and enjoy Taco Tuesday and our unusual spin. Make sure you go to Tacos Don Andres first, get your belly full of their amazing food, and then come here and treat yourself to dessert at Scoop Celebration. Bring your kids, bring your family, bring your friends out to Scoop Celebration at Island Village for Taco Tuesday and support local. Island Village has so much to offer. We hope you'll come and support this amazing amenity to our community. Come on down and see us. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next video.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.
Yes, indeed. This truly is a magical place to live. And I'm so glad, we ran over today a bit because there's just so much content. There is one other lady that I wanted to highlight a little bit more for you guys. If we can, it might not let me do it unless it's full. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this. Many of you may not know, but there's a lady by the name of Debbie Diorio. And she has a place that is in the Aurora area, a Celebration, one of those apartment complexes. And her telephone number is 407-325-8697. See that eyebrow? She helps people get perfect eyebrows. And Debbie Diorio. So I like to make sure that I promote people. She does something too called micro needling to make your face, I guess, your collagen will come back and your skin will be better. And she did that process on my face the other day, and I do feel like my skin does feel better. And so it's kind of cool to mention people that know what they're doing, and she definitely does. So if anybody's ever looking for like that facial glow, that kind of stuff, or eyebrows, all that fun stuff, that number is 407-325-8697. I'm sure I'll be talking more about her too. We like to talk about, there's a lot of beautiful salons around Celebration, a lot of people that are wonderful artists and therapists and all kinds of good stuff. So thank you once again to Amy, our Snow White on our team, doing such a great job. Hopefully you guys are now hungry for tacos or hot dogs at the Downtown Diner and tacos at Don Andres. So I don't see any questions other than people saying thank you for the information. I appreciate it. Facebook, because we're also putting this on Facebook groups, did acknowledge the fact that we have over 2,000 people that watch the show every week. And so we do feel like it's a helpful resource to get information out there. So if you have something that you want us to talk about, please, please, please feel free, text me what your idea is, and we can look at our schedule and see what we can do. And you've got my number below, 407-808-9845. And otherwise, I hope to see you guys out and about on the town, in the town that Disney built. All right, guys, take care.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.